Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
The city just made a sweep, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Rockin' New Orleans with the etiquette and LA yelling.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They came up the guts of Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on an opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the handoff. Now Richardson. He fires one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one finds Boyd. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The 33-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making a long read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Ready.
Taylor again. And they will stop him as he gets this down there, 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Lawrence working from the gun. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Let's go.
Here's second and 14. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. In a well-run screen like that, it's the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Lion. Son.
They run it again with Bigsby. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
Son, this is hot. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completes it to his back, LeQuint Allen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey. Son, this is hot.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's good.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Play action. It's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
18, 10.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Even 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Panther 6. Gotta be lying.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
For the extra point.
Rubio adds on the point after. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. It's a screen play for Allen. Takes out a one-stop. Still going inside the 35. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's not free. He picks it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars picked up the fumble and ran it home. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Richardson fumbled it. Jacks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
First down throw, Lawrence.
The pass. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Red on the red.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that 14 yards to go here on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Jaguars trying to figure out 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let it go.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 14-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Track him 60. Cowboy.
Richardson. Boyd hauls it in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They're going Taylor. First down and more, past the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches, you try to pound it forward just to move those chains, but you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Dumps it off to his running back. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He throws a bullet to the It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Travis Hunter reels in the pin. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 15-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Rip.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Logan Cook to kick off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here's second and 11. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, go, go.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
Again, it's Bigsby. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now it's Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, live. Here we go.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Here's the 24.
Now Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action. Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Rip, 23.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one finds Boyd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Three. Liking 18.
Richardson will do it himself. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Richardson on first and 10. That's Mitchell on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Now find Foye Oruoku.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 Eagle.
From the 26 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back after making their third first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come here. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, here we go.
Going with Bigsby here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I really like it with those steps you give on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Give up the gun to Bigsby. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Go! There we go.
It's Allen on third down. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. And on fourth down, they're going to kneel this one down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, man front. Let's go. Rig it. 19, start.
Taylor trying the left side. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. It sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
They're going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On first down, it's Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
From the 36. He gets it again to Mitchell. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was bounced. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter. Down to 21. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Hey, Lion! Son, this is hot. Silver.
They run it again with Bigsby. He's inside the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Gosh, I gotta just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good.